In a world where the sun never rises, Ethan woke up to the sound of his alarm clock. He got dressed and headed to school, where he was supposed to give a presentation about his favorite animal. Ethan's favorite animal was the giraffe, and he had been looking forward to this presentation for weeks. As he walked to school, Ethan noticed something strange. The sky was still dark, and there was a strange smell in the air. He shrugged it off and continued on his way. When he arrived at school, Ethan met up with his friends. They were all excited to hear his presentation about giraffes. Ethan took a deep breath and began his presentation. He talked about how giraffes have long necks so they can reach the leaves on tall trees. He talked about how they have spots on their bodies that help them blend in with their surroundings. He even talked about how they can run up to 35 miles per hour. During the presentation, one of Ethan's friends accidentally let out a loud fart. The whole class erupted in laughter, and Ethan couldn't help but join in. But then, something strange happened. The fart seemed to have awakened something inside Brian, the giraffe that Ethan had brought with him for the presentation. Brian started to move around and make strange noises. Ethan tried to calm Brian down, but it was no use. The giraffe was now on a mission to find the source of the fart. Ethan ran after Brian as the giraffe made his way out of the classroom and into the hallway. Students and teachers alike were running in all directions, trying to avoid the rampaging giraffe. Brian was knocking over trash cans and causing chaos as he ran through the halls. Ethan was getting more and more worried, but he couldn't stop laughing at the absurdity of it all. Finally, Brian made his way into the cafeteria, where he found the source of the fart. It was the school's lunch lady, who had just finished cooking up a batch of chili. Ethan tried to pull Brian away from the chili, but the giraffe was too determined. He stuck his head into the pot, causing chili to fly everywhere. Ethan and Brian were now covered in chili, and they were being chased by angry lunch ladies. They made their way out of the cafeteria and into the schoolyard, where they finally managed to escape. Ethan and Brian sat in the schoolyard, covered in chili and laughing. They had caused chaos throughout the school, but they had also made everyone's day a little bit brighter. As they walked home together, Ethan couldn't help but feel grateful for his friendship with Brian. The giraffe may have caused chaos, but he had also brought a little bit of joy to everyone's day. And Ethan knew that he would never forget this hilarious adventure with his favorite animal.